The dry season is in full swing. This year's lack of rainfall and worsening drought conditions have water conservation on the minds of many San Diegans.
Our chief meteorologist, Carlene Chavis, shares some sustainable gardening tips you can try this summer that will keep your green thumb flourishing all year long.
Lack of rain and toasty temperatures. Obviously, it's summertime here in San Diego. But what if I told you your landscape did not have to suffer in these drought conditions? Would you be ready to get your hands dirty? That's so crazy. Now I want to go to the movies. It smells like popcorn.
Oh my goodness, you must smell this popcorn cassia at the Water Conservation Garden. Maybe this place will have you craving the buttery treat like me. Hopefully you leave this lush setting in El Cajon inspired to take a more sustainable approach in fine-tuning your green thumb.
This is what a lot of the lawns in California look like right now. You know, these tufty grasses, it's uneven, it looks really dry, great fire fuel.
Fire fuel? In this drought? That's the last thing we need around here. Chelsea, please show San Diegans what they could be working with.
This is the exact same square footage as the lawn we just saw, but this one has been sustainably gardened.
This show and tell is brought to you by Chelsea McGimsey, the program coordinator for the County of San Diego Watershed Protection Program. She is also a representative for Project Clean Water, helping to get out the message to San Diegans on how to keep our waterways clean and ecosystem healthy. Sustainable gardening promotes water conservation by using catch systems and rain barrels to utilize rainwater. The goal is to capture it before the water leaves our property.
You're, making sure that the water we do get here in San Diego, we all know how precious it is being used in a way that is giving back to the environment and making it a lush living place for you to spend your time in.
Other tips include the use of native low-water plants and grass, or non-invasive low-water plants for our gardens and landscapes. Maybe you don't have space for a garden. Chelsea recommends a wall of plants with similar low water needs that can be watered by a piping system that feeds rainwater into a box similar to this one. And here's another perk.
It keeps things cool too. The sun can't hit the walls of your house if you have something like this, so you don't spend as much on cooling costs.
Oh, everyone wants to hear that right now.
I know.
While we continue to wait on those rainy days, here's something to think about with peak fire weather months ahead.
You can choose low water use plants that also do not burn well. And that can save you during really high heat events, those Santa Ana events where there's high fire potential. You can make sure that if there is a spark that happens, as we know that they do, that your home might be protected with a buffer of fire-resistant plants.
But it's not just about stopping to smell the succulents, or in my case, this popcorn cassia.
Okay, I can do this all day. I know.
And let's not forget about the use of mulch to absorb water and hold on to it in the soil, along with using compost material as a natural living fertilizer to cut out harmful chemicals. These eco-friendly tips also help with the main goal of this green approach.
Sustainable gardening helps make sure that the pollution coming off of your property is kept at a very, very minimum. And it helps you make a personal contribution to the health of our waters that we fish in, that we swim in, that we surf in.
Naturally, less pollution in our county's rivers, streams, and ocean lead to better watershed health for San Diego and for us. For CBS 8, I'm Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis.